So it might... It didn't... I don't know how to get it to start back at the beginning. Unfortunately. So I will paint the scene. We were... These bitches can shut up. It seems like we had entered an apartment, potentially... Okay, but ready? Picture it! We're not in Venice. And they hear me writing about true crime. They hear us. They're like, we're in an apartment, and I think we were about to go outside, and then this is the scene. I just wanted to prep it for us. I didn't realize it was gonna, like, start, and then we couldn't get back to the start. But we got some laughing bitches, so... Ah, here. This is where we lived. The door is locked. Wait, are we by ourselves? Yeah, who's laughing? Oh yeah, there's no mouse either. It's a no mouse game. Don't lock me in here. Let me out. Did they... Please? A miniature door with a sign, stage ahead, actors only. It's locked, but even without the lock, you wouldn't be able to pass. Woo! Okay, I need to know what the cursed is. A huge shelf holds a sheet with a procurement list labeled The Cursed on the back. Most of the items are illegible, but hair dye and foundation are highlighted in bold, apparently in large quantities. Oh my gosh. Sorry. My game book fell. And I'm wondering almost if we're gonna need this. I'm gonna leave it open to a fresh page just in case. You open the cabinet and find a storybook and a tape recorder. The storybook appears to be a children's book from somewhere, telling the tale of a strange cursed creature. Legend says the cursed feeds on the vitality of any living being, plants or animals, strangers or loved ones alike. And then you're standing in it. Oh my god. I would say bring me into the rain, please, but also don't bring electronics into the rain, y'all. The only way to stop her is to lock her away before she grows so she can never reach maturity. She's extremely skilled at disguise. Before she loses control to her bloodthirsty desires, she seems no different from an ordinary quiet child. Like the one in the corner there. After you finish the book, you turn to the tape recorder. There are 3 recordings inside. Do you want to listen to them now? Yeah, why not? We're locked in a room. Which recording should we start with? Number 1. Did you hear? That kid lived with a corpse for over 10 days before anyone noticed. Is that actually a dead body in our bedroom? Is that even our bedroom? No, that's behind a stage. I know, she even stole the body from the hospital herself. Maybe she killed it too, to cover her tracks. Okay. I was even thinking of being friends with her. That's terrifying. I told you, you can't judge someone by their face. See, now you've learned... What? What did I learn? Oh, sugars. I promise I didn't press that. Hold on. Now you've learned your lesson. I actually noticed something. That was even too fast. Okay. Something about a creature. Okay. I am a little concerned with the spots of blood around. Just a personal little... A poster for a stage play called The Cursed with a body. Oh, it's a prop. Important prop. Do not touch. On the poster stands a grayish-blue uniform whose face cannot be seen. Beneath it is a synopsis. The play tells the story of a girl born cursed and inherently evil who is ostracized for her nature. At the end of the story, the girl sets a great fire that reduces everything to ashes, escapes her trial, and disappears into the crowd, waiting for her next chance to strike. Sounds like a regular horror novel. Nothing too impressive. Okay, I mean, what is this? A cabinet of old stage props. You rummage through it for a while and find a pack of matches. As you put them away, you realize you're being watched. What? Oh, a faceless doll sits on top of the cabinet. No face, grayish blue dress, a school uniform. It doesn't move, but you can't look away. We're gonna leave that. I don't think I want that. The doll will bring you nothing. Thank you. You understand, don't you? Yeah. It will bring nothing, do nothing. I'm sure that actually does something, but I don't need a doll in my pocket. A stack of clip review excerpts belonging to the play, or a play called The Cursed. Despite receiving mostly negative reviews, the play seems to have become quite popular. Yeah, check the reviews. What are you talking about? These are great reviews. I really like the show. It may be a bit cliched, but the idea that an ordinary high school girl is actually filled with cursed power is thrilling. The highlight is definitely the actress playing the cursed girl. At first glance, she seems harmless, but as the story progresses, you begin to sense a lurking cruelty in her eyes. Something she's simply been hiding well. Okay, will not recommend. The family setup is way too similar to mine. It was really uncomfortable to watch. That's fair. I think that's an okay reason to not give a good grade or good review. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not for anyone looking for a well-crafted film. Which, aren't we doing plays? Much of the plot simply doesn't hold together. The cursed girl's overly fashionable look pulls me out of the story more than once. Fashionable girls can't have hobbies, guys. A prop candle lamp used in stage plays, giving off only a very faint light. Even if you hold it, it may not help you see much. Perhaps you can find a better light source. Hey. We had matches. A dressing room, not so interesting to you at the moment. Okay, well, I want to look at the uniform there. Landry High School. The doll is here watching me. She's wanting a what? Guys. I think it's gonna try and kill us, but we're gonna give it a hug. You're so very kind, are you not? Hugging a faceless doll in the dark, pretending it has feelings. You know what? Oh, it's in our inventory now, though. Okay. So, here's the thing. I guess, yeah, that's the last. Oh, I can also look at the mirror. A dressing table with a large mirror. The tag. Oh, the name tag on it says The Cursed. The mirror is clouded over, reflecting nothing. You think you might find something here to help you leave. But all you find are fabric, scissors, and crafting tools. Not for people. They are for dolls. And you just so happen to have one. Okay, put the doll down, yeah. As if called by some unseen force. Gosh. You place the doll on the dressing table. She sits perfectly here. The surrounding props seem to urge you to groom her. In the pitch darkness, you lock eyes with the doll once more. It doesn't have a face, though. She's like a blank canvas waiting for your strokes, or a sealed cage waiting to be unleashed. Is this really the right time to dress her? Well, I don't like that there's red. Standing in front of the dressing table, an uneasy feeling rises in your chest, but you force it down in the end. Oh, God. You begin to organize the clues you've gathered so far. You're currently locked in the backstage of a stage play called The Cursed by unknown individuals. Everything here feels wrong. The backstage furnitures are all made to human scale, perfectly normal, yet the doll before you seems to be the lead actor on this stage. What? It sounds absurd, but a voice inside you insists that only by recreating The Cursed can you hope to leave this place. Even if that's not true. It's the only thing you can do at the moment. You started by considering the shape of her face. Well, it's quite round. We'll say, like, not sharp. I didn't mean to give you surgery. You cut into her cheeks and remove some stuffing. The stuffing is black and feels nothing like normal cotton, but you dare not think too much and continue. I feel bad now. With the face shape set, you decide it's time to add some color to her gray skin. You find the airbrush in the cabinet, pick your paint and choose. One layer is fine. With the face ready, the eyes will determine her personality. You recall others' descriptions of the cursed girl. Her eyes should be... Oh! What does she look like? Bleeding red, glowing blue, fuming green, or deep black. I feel like red is too obvious. Is this actually something I'm supposed to know about? I'm just gonna call them blue. And those fearsome eyes, what kind of feeling should they give? Oh, vicious. Yeah! Once the features are painted, the doll almost seems alive. You dare not meet her gaze. No, I'm staring directly at her. Bracing yourself, you search for fabric to choose a hairstyle for the cursed. You hesitate over the length. The hairstyle should be able to wrap someone, be able to strangle someone, or not be her weapon. No, we want... That's pretty cool. Strangle it. Black like the night, obviously. You cut the fabric and place it on the doll's head. That's pretty good! Now the doll has been completely transformed. Is that us? You have no more energy to make adjustments, and for some reason you feel drained. At that moment, you hear a distant sound like a tape recorder playing. Is there a tape recorder that's not turned off? Probably. What? Hi. I didn't give you teeth. Are you telling me we were diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder? Or the doll? I'm guessing us. Oh! Wait! Y'all, that was an intro! That wasn't even the game? You shut the fuck up. Okay, that's cool. I guess continue? Nope. Guys. I'm gooped, gagged, gasted. Good morning! How was your sleep? The scene is so bizarre that you can't even tell if you're still dreaming. Why do I have an upside-down skeleton staring at me? The white skeleton dangles upside down in front of you, sending a chill down your spine like a nightmare you've had over and over again. Why does he care how we slept? Why not? You know what? Fair. You instinctively back away from the skeleton in front of you and quietly observe it, trying to evaluate whether it poses any threat. We're not touching it. Acting recklessly won't help. It's not even that. You don't touch other people. You keep your eyes on the skeleton. Something inside its rib cage seems to be beating like a heart, unnatural and deeply unsettling. I mean, yeah, it's orange. Or not orange, it's red. But there's no smell of blood or decay. If this isn't some kind of Halloween prank, then it must be a vengeful spirit come to claim your life. Relax. I just want to give you a slightly unusual welcome. Our game is about to begin, so you better pull yourself together. no. Actually, that's not quite right. You have to pull yourself together. After all, this is a gift you've been looking forward to. You have no idea how we spent these past years. I missed you so much, it nearly drove me insane. Just thinking about talking to you right now makes me so happy I could kill someone. Is this our lover? Are we the doll? Were we trapped in the doll? There's so many questions. But don't worry, all that waiting was worth it. Because now everything is ready. You will reborn, even if it means stepping over my corpse. I get it. Thank you. The skeleton's expression didn't change at all, yet your memory was suddenly pulled far away. Quickly, you yanked your thoughts back to the present. Do I know you? Stop joking, darling. Did you just shit a gift? It's gun! The string wrapped on the package had come loose, and the package opened, showing what was inside. That is dangerous, guys. You can't just drop those. Oh, it's homemade. Oh my god, guys, our skeleton boyfriend just gave us a homemade gun. It's light and only capable of single shots. You had to load one bullet at a time, and the magazine currently held exactly one. Being homemade, it has no silencer. If fired, it would create a huge noise. We're not going to use the gun. We used to play games together as kids. It's called Ghost Hunt, remember? Please don't tell me you don't remember anything. I'd be heartbroken. I'd be willing to have my heart broken for you, just not right now. Before you say something I won't like, let me help you go over the rules of the game again. Oh no! Welcome back! So it turns out the locked room we were in, I don't fully know what happened, but we dressed up the cursed doll and then woke up to our skeleton boyfriend asking us how he slept, and then he dropped a handmade gun. No. A homemade gun that only holds one bullet and can only shoot one bullet. Apparently this is a childhood friend. In this game, players are divided into two teams. Human. Oh, I love a dialogue. And ghosts that hide between human. Human have to figure out who the ghosts are, and ghosts have to find a way to kill all humans. Now, let's play a quick round. Can you tell who's the ghost now? No, I wasn't looking. But I think this guy? Not bad. That was easy for you, wasn't it? But it won't stay that way. Enough for the mini break. Let's look at the real meat. Ooh. In the original game, games will go through 20 minutes cycle. Every 3 minutes, everyone will have to close their eyes except for the ghost. At this point, Ghost will walk up to a human, make a gun gesture with their hand, indicating who they're aiming to kill, and then God would announce who died. That was boring. There's no God in our lives. Isn't it faster to just shoot someone? And why would a ghost care if the human's eyes were closed? Yeah. So is this Mafia? I think it is. I think that's the vibe we're going for. Sorry. So, in my version of the game, the tradition of closing eyes is kept, but ghosts no longer have to wait to kill. This mansion cuts power for 5 minutes every 3 hours, but as long as you have bullets and aren't caught, you can kill whenever you want. That is your right as a ghost. So are we the ghost, then? That's right, you know it well. I'm giving you the most fun role this time. The one and only. Of course, human players get a chance to fight back too. Conflict is what makes the game fun. In the old version, each human got one chance to point someone out, standing in a designated spot and calling out the name they suspected. Okay. But think about it. Why could humans accuse someone of being a ghost without any consequences? So I changed the rules. If a human accuses someone and is wrong, the accuser dies. Oh, okay. But rumors are powerful too. If someone gets accused twice, even if they're not a ghost, they die with the accuser. Interesting, right? I do like those. The game goes on until one side wins. No school bells will ever stop us now. So this is us. We accidentally designed ourselves. Vigilante Mafia. Yeah. All the players are in position. It would have been way more fun with our old friends from back then, but sadly they were all burned away in that fire. So I had to bring in some new players. What fire? Don't be sad though. These new friends are just as bad as the old ones, just as unpunished. They're all waiting for us to judge them, myself included. If you haven't realized yet, the one talking to you now is just a fake skeleton. Oh, the real me is busy preparing the game. It's not that I don't want to meet you in person, but if you knew who I was, the game wouldn't be nearly as interesting. Even though I count as a human player, my heart is with you. I'll be rooting for you to win, but if you really get accused, I'll have no choice but to kill you, and then put all the sinners, including myself, back into the world. Potentially. Why would you think I'd like this game? If you know me so well, then you should know I didn't start that fire back then. This game should be for the one who did. I have no interest in judging anyone else. Of course I know you didn't start the fire. I know that better than anyone. Because that fire back then, oh, they started it. Yeah. Please stop dropping guns. Okay. The plastic skeleton isn't making a sound anymore. You need to find a place to hide it, or tonight you'll be sharing a bed with it. Or worse, someone else might see you sleeping next to a skeleton and put a hasty end to the life you pulled back from hell just for this game. You think for a moment and pick up the skeleton. It's heavy as hell. Where should you put it? Where? Oh, that's never fun. I hate getting flickers. Oh, that's heavy. Okay. Part of me wants to shove it in like a cupboard. The cabinet really is a good place to hide something. It's private and out of sight. Most importantly, no one would ever think you'd wrap a skeleton in your own clothes. Oh, even better. Yeah, put it in there. Nobody's gonna look. The skeleton is lying on your clothes, looking surprisingly warm and cozy. Oh! I feel like sometimes that feels even worse, where you're like, well, at least I know, and then you just, like, catch yourself, like, looking to see if it still bothers. I know I do that. No. My plan stopped working. BRB food? Okay, sounds good. Guys, why is my water bottle plan stopped working? I will say. Yeah, that's pissing me. It is your eye? Ugh, that's the worst. I got like auras, so like the little dots and spots in the eye. If you get migraines, or if you do have a headache, it could be that. And then my new thing that I did get confirmed by an eye doctor is a neurological issue, which, yay. Is I get like static flickering in my peripheries, top and bottom. Especially if I'm looking at a screen is near me, I can see all the flickering. Eyes are wild. Like, why are you seeing things that aren't there? Please. Oh, we just get to look at ourselves. You expect to see a worn out face in the mirror, but there's nothing different about you. It's as if the situation hasn't affected you at all. Do you wish to adjust your hair a little bit? Ooh, we could choose a hairstyle? Sure. Tie it up or put it down. We'll tie it up. Why not? Shut up. That's so cute. It finished? Good. Trash can. Oh, I thought we were looking at the cupboard. It's better if it holds actual trash, not evidence of your crime. Okay, so I guess this is the out. The heavy iron door has an electronic lock that automatically engages when closed, but only while it's powered. According to the skeleton, the power in this mansion goes out every 3 hours, which would make the store useless when that happens. Interesting. The room key is tucked under the doormat. For now, it'll do its job. Just as you pick up the key, you hear a sound outside the door. Hey! Is anyone in there? A man's voice, probably one of the other players. You take a deep breath and open the door. So we don't know these people? Welcome back. No, that is so fair. This weather, everybody I know has been going through hell with this weather. Also, Kusa, I will make a note of it in my Discord thing. And then I will add it either sometime this weekend or on Monday. A man stands outside the door wearing a biker-style leather jacket. I guess, yeah, it's a motorcycle coat. His outfit is eye-catching, and what's more, he looks kind of familiar. So do we know these people? Or do we not know these people? Hello? For a brief moment, the man looks surprised to see you, but he quickly hides it. Hi. Save the small talk, we don't have time for that. I'm Leon, I live next door. What's your name? Oh, me. I'm me. I see. Do you happen to be like a Kennedy or something? Dinner and rain? Fingers crossed, man. See what? Nothing. About the game rules. Fina? Fina? Hi? Why do you have a... No, can we talk about the heart? The anatomical heart? Where did you pop up from? Oh, it's a... Now, I'm not gonna yuck the yum, but a heart as a necklace, either extremely heavy, because that chain don't look nearly strong enough. Interesting choice. That's all I'll say. I've been standing here the whole time. Scared you guys? I mean, if you were hiding in the corner. We were doing introductions, right? Do we think like Fina? Like Josephina, Aquafina, like a Fina vibe? You'll go sleep. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're quite ahead of us. Yes. I appreciate you hopping in, though. I forgot it's like 10:30 for you, right? Or 11:30? No, 10. Because you're the 5. Yeah. Absolutely. Go to sleep. I've been extra tired this week, too. Like, I feel like everything is just, like, very off these past few weeks. 11:30. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Go to sleep, man. Gosh, usually, like, I'm in bed at, like, 8:30. I might not go to sleep until later, but I'm such an early bird that, like, yeah. Excuse me, my gosh. I live next door, too, on the left, or maybe the right. One of the ways. Not really scared, but definitely out of my expectation. Actually, hold on. Let's ask, right? Setting language. It said added to our clipboard. Oh! Oh, right. Kill list. Press Q to enter edit mode. Cards on the clue board can be placed, organized, and connected. Only 4 hours? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really cool. We're gonna put everybody on the board. That's insane for you, though. Like, the fact that you're only getting 4 hours. Press E. No, I want to move it. Oh! Leon is 21 and male. He's under pursuit. I know you need... That's what I mean, like... I know you need... Oh no! How do I... Well... This is how things are... How do I get out of here? No! Guys have locked us. After creating a new link, you can add a short note for this relationship, enter, saves it, escape, skips it. Closing the box advances. Okay, so this is a tutorial. Hold space or M. Okay, M. So I'm not a fan that they're not. What? Press backspace. To return to the current card to the... Okay, space. Backspace? Oh, there we go. Backspace. Okay, press S. There we go. Okay, but I do want that back up. I just want... How do I get my guys back? Q. There we go. Okay, I think one up? No. There we go. I think. I don't know. It's gonna bother me later. It's fine. Okay, yeah, you're whatever. Anyway, I guess. Hi. Hi. Wow, I didn't expect everyone to look so young. Oh, we didn't look up what Fina, her age is. Is that a thing with this game? I was actually wondering, is this some kind of reality show? Are you guys celebrities? No, at least I'm not. Don't forget, we were all kidnapped. Do reality shows treat their guests like this? Reality shows always start like this for drama, right? Or maybe this is for real. You really got scared this time. Got you? Seriously. Sorry. I get it, but this game is seriously unfair for the ghost. I thought only reality shows had rules this unbalanced. Didn't expect real-life kidnappers to be this dumb. What do you mean? Look, there's only one ghost and 7 humans. As long as we stick together, the ghost has no chance to strike. Even if the lights go out, we can form a circle, hold hands, and stop the ghost from sneaking around. Even if that works, it's only a tie. So what's wrong with a tie? In winter, you're gonna have -10. Hold on. Hold on. What are your freedom miles? Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. I mean, like, that's kind of like our norm. Last year wasn't... No, last year was bad. What's like... I would say, yeah, like -22. If you're out in, Alberta, their norm. Oh, that's where we meet up. We meet up at -40. That's how cold Alberta winters usually are. But we're about -20-ish. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I know that that's not ideal. Canada's just insane. You know, we were told, I mean, to be fair, I was told that we were going to have a colder summer, and so far we have, other than we had the one heat wave, and now this, like, July hit, and it was like, you know what? I don't think you guys ever want to... Our bad is like 12. Really? -11. That's like a yeah, that's like a normal day for us. That's so wild though that it goes 12 is -11 for me, but then -12 is -24. How does it jump? That I don't understand your guys's times. Hold the phone. So to go from Celsius to Fahrenheit, you take the digit and then you multiply it by 9, divide by 5, or you multiply by 9/5. I can't tell what that one is. And then you add 32. Oh, it's by 9/5. By 1.8. Times by 1.8, add 32. So then it's, you guys would do -32 first? No. I guess it still would be a divide and then minus. Still weird. I don't understand it. The math doesn't make sense to me. What's wrong with the time? We're gonna die. Buffalo gets like -10. That's fair, yeah. Which makes sense because of, No, I know. But to me that makes sense because they're near Niagara, right? Niagara Falls? And you would absolutely get quite cold from the falls. See, I think Buffalo is like the point from Niagara to the States. I think. Yeah, because it was like a big deal for a bit that you would like go shopping over the border, like across the border, and you would be shopping in Buffalo. I accidentally pressed space. I was like, what am I doing? Do we really have to kill the ghost? That's so cruel. I thought the ghost was just another player, unlucky enough to be chosen. I guess there are already people. Can't wait to see some bloodshed. Grant lives there. I feel like that makes sense for being cold because of the falls. Cut the attitude. Haven't you thought that the organizers wouldn't allow a tie? In this closed environment, the food supply only lasts so long. A tie is basically everyone dying together. And they have 5 feet of snow. Yeah. What did we get? This past winter... No, we've had a few feet of snow. It hasn't been like horrid, but it's still not ideal. Sets. I found this on the hallway table. Multiple injured in a student in blank. Student identified. A fire at a high school in fleeing the scene. Authorities have. The case remains under investigation. This isn't about being unlucky. This ghost already has blood on their hand. So basically the host chose our ghost. The organizers know all of this ghost's dark past. It's a warning from the organizers. Even if the ghost stays hidden and doesn't kill, could we still uncover them through the clues? And, as Leon said, there's no tie. So maybe we need to find all the clues and identify the ghost. Actually, you know what I wonder? Settings. If I put this small, do you think we'll see more of it? Recall. Oh, that's for the clue board. But maybe? What if I press... Okay, all clues and identify. No. Okay, that doesn't do anything. My ad is not about to start. Why are you telling me that? The ad starts in 5 minutes. Please. Okay, maybe we'll be able to see more of it. But I don't pay attention to news, and I have no idea what this fire is about. No rush. If there's one clue, there will be other clues. With all these clues together, we'll catch the ghost. Let's search this floor first for any other hints, and then head to the other floors together. I don't know why I just squeaked. Stick together as much as possible. Oh my gosh, look at all of us. So cute. The clue board feature has been unlocked. You can now press escape to view the clue board, which is our to kill list. All collected clues will be gathered here. You can arrange them and draw connections yourself. The first time you open the clue board, I didn't know this. I got real eager. A tutorial begins. Follow it to prepare what comes next, or perhaps the slaughter. Okay, so we've got our kill count and we've got our kill list. We've got these two, which, ooh, we've got a new clue. So this we know for sure is us. Like our clue. Get out of queue. Was it Tad? Oh, sugar butts. There we go, E. Athena is 25. Okay. Press enter. Okay. What is this? An open book. This is probably where Leon found the clue earlier. The pages are open to a disturbing illustration depicting the story of a cursed girl living deep in the forest. You're not particularly interested in the story. After all, you already know it by heart. Oh, that's true, because that would have been the play we were working on. A globe. It probably won't help you figure out where you are right now, but you spin it anyway. It makes a dull clunk. Something seems to be inside. Maybe you can pry it open with something. Ooh, okay, so we'll... Why is he just standing there in the corner? Okay, so we've got one door. We've got 4 rooms up here. I think this is ours. Yes. Nobody's in that one? This should be Leon's. Okay. Unless you want to draw everyone suspicious. No, no. I just want to know. Okay, so that's his room. You need anything? Yeah, what are you looking at? About the smell? Did he shit his pants? There's a door here. From my room, it should lead to the balcony. If we can open it, we can get out. Even so, would the host really let us leave that easily? It might be a trap. Trap or not, we won't know until we open it. No matter what, it can't be worse than things are now. Well, there's only 2 of you right now. Oop, oop, oop. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, sorry. Have we met before? If you don't remember, then we probably haven't. Or do you think running into someone you know here would be a good thing? It is a good thing. A familiar face needs more clues. It makes it easier to rule people out or identify the ghost. But you don't know me at all, while I know exactly who you are. Is that still a good thing for you? Of course, that means you won't suspect me. Clearing my name early sounds pretty good to me. Add in 1 minute. I can't tell if you're actually naive or just pretending. That's a bit blunt, don't you think? Sir, I don't even know who I am. About the arson case. What do you think about the arson case? A student set a fire at school and burned a group of people to death. How much hatred does it take to do something like that? Not a lot, actually. In that piece of news... Oh, if that piece of news hadn't appeared here, I'd think the killer didn't mean for it to get that bad. Maybe they didn't expect the fire to spread so far. I don't know, we talked to the skeleton of him, and he seem pretty good with it. But now it seems very likely the culprit is just a monster. That's fair. But that alone doesn't give us much information. Did you follow the case back then? There are plenty of strange cases in the world. This one doesn't really stand out. Besides, I have no interest in studying human tragedies. We do not have that in common. Okay, and the last thing I can talk to you about is the smell. There's a strange scent in the hallway. Smells like death. There are plenty of strange things here. The smell really isn't my main concern. I fear it should be, but that's okay. You need anything? Nope, we're good. Thank you. Oop, 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 oop. Can I not get out? Backspace. No. Okay, let's get through this one then. Okay, so I can't look at that door because he's looking at it. There's Fina. I do want to see if we can find other people, but bookshelf is full of books on evolution. All civilizations advance through sacrifice. One of them has a title. I read it, sorry. Renato. See a familiar red wristband. The moment you see it, you immediately realize what it is. What are you looking at? Don't jump on me. You were reading too closely. That's why you didn't hear me. So what's this? Just a wristband in a book. Who's Renato? Seems to be hidden here intentionally. This is a hospital ID wristband. Mainly used to identify patients. There's usually a name on it. Flip it over. I see it right there. This is Renato. There's the relief. You can't recall anyone you know named Renato. The time on it is fuzzy, but probably a few years ago. Could this Renato have something to do with the ghost? I don't think so. Why not? The book that the wristband was in is titled All Civilizations Advance Through Sacrifice. My guess is that it's about trading life for information about the ghost. Trading life for information. Interesting. The name Renato might be useful, but it might just be a red herring. Okay. I'm genuinely wondering if I need to write stuff down. We're definitely going to need to keep story straight. But it is good. Nobody thinks of us. The game host can't control when we'll find this book. If we get information without any sacrifice, wouldn't that contradict the book's title? You have a point, but that doesn't mean the name Renato. I really have been trying not to call him Rentaro. I feel like I just had like a flashback. 12 hours. Actually, 11 and a half of Rentaro. Like, wash brain. Renato has no purpose. You found that newspaper clip without a sacrifice. And if what you're understanding is correct, we are going in a very, very bad direction. One can only learn about the ghost by sacrificing others, and one can only survive by catching the ghost. The hosts are pushing us to fight each other, to kill each other. Exactly. We should tell Fina about this first. Wait, where is she? She was right behind us. Leon, what happened? We didn't do it. Leon leans against the wall, covering his mouth as if he's about to throw up. I will also throw up. I'm so sorry, guys. In an instant, the fragile balance between the two of you is completely shattered. It feels like an invisible hand is tightening around your throat, not because of the horrific scene in front of you, but because you, the ghost, didn't do this. We did not do this. You saw all of us. We were with Leon. Who did this? And more importantly, even if you didn't, would anyone believe you? We were with Leon. After all, you are the only ghost. Your mind starts racing and an obvious answer begins to surface. Something about Fina's death is off. You and Leon were only talking for a few minutes. Just in case y'all are... Hi. I'm big now. I'm big for a second. Um, we've had our first death. It was not caused by us. No matter how skilled the killer is, there's no way they could have done this so quickly, hung her up like that, and made no noise. Oh, wait, put me back on the screen. Whoops. Unless this was planned in advance. A trap made just for you. No. No. So we went into a different room. She was there staring at the fireplace. We find a book, open the book, and there's a hospital band with the name Renato. I keep calling him Rentaro in my head. Renato. Leon comes over. We're chatting. We're like, ooh, let's go tell Fina what we found. And we found Fina. Fina is taking a chandelier approach to light. And I always like to warn you guys about this stuff. I didn't know about any of this, so I'm just hiding the Fina, just in case. But we didn't do this. It's a trap made for us, apparently. Just like that fire years ago, the one that swallowed so many lives. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be as cool as Leon Kennedy. After the fire, your name was dragged across headlines like you were the killer, as if condemning you was justice. Back then, at least there was still the law to clear your name. But now, your gaze slowly shifts to Leon, who is still in shock. No one is gonna believe you. You're on your own. You want to see it? Yeah, that sounds messed up. I mean, I actually don't know what size I usually am. I will say the blood makes me think that she potentially was gone before she got up there. It's giving Dead by Daylight. I do appreciate she does not have a giant hook through her shoulder. I think that would be... Ugh. Okay, we're on our own. I don't say... Only killing will keep you alive. Fina is dead. No one knows you're with Leon, other than Leon. And in your hand, you have something that can easily send him to the afterworld. Oh, God. Do we do an opportunity killing? Okay. The blood. Okay, I am glad that we're... Because I've been staring at it, but I'm like, I don't know. Here's the thing. Okay, so killing Leon could go one of two ways. Either they realize, or not realize, they could be like, hey, somebody killed Fina. Leon found out. And then he got to hide Fina. Or, depending on where we shoot, if we get that choice, it could seem like he did it and then felt guilty and killed himself. But I am nervous. He's also our only alibi. I think we have to keep him. He's our only alibi right now. That proves we didn't do this. So as much as I'm like, yes, we got to get through the kill list. Like, we got to kill everybody on the list. I need him not even part of the kill count. But I think we need him. I'm gonna do a quick savey boo. Oh my god, that is so cute. What? Our little save girl. Okay. We can't do anything right now. Ugh. I feel like I am much taller than I normally am. Okay. After a brief moment of blankness, you stay where you are. You're nowhere near a dead end yet. You're not going to pay for someone else's mistake. At that moment, both of you notice it. The handle of the door on the far left of the second floor is turning nonstop, letting out a faint creaking sound. The handle on the door on the far left of the second floor. Okay, Leon lowers his voice. He has no idea how close he just came to death. He speaks in a whisper only you can hear. That's Vina's room. Could it be the killer? Before you can respond, he shakes his head. No, that doesn't make sense. From the moment Vina left our sight to her death, it was only a few minutes. In that time, killing someone, hanging the body, making no noise, if someone could do that, why would they run into Vina's own room? That doesn't add up. His hands are still trembling slightly, but he's no longer looking shocked. In such a short time, faced with a corpse in such a horrific state, the two of you are already able to think clearly again and hold a proper conversation. That makes things easier. Unless that isn't Fina's room at all. Neither of you moves. Then a man's muffled voice comes from inside the room. What's going on? The door seems stuck. I can't open it. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is going to be stellar. This is going to be a good game. Because they each are going to have their own backstories too and the reasons that they were brought here. For some reason, we were chosen to be the killer. Unless... Here's my thought. Everybody could have been told the exact same thing. And everybody's technically a killer. And it's just gonna be... who can kill the most the fastest, maybe? But it did answer our question. We're going for real kills. I wonder, actually, because I did make a save here before. Did I do it before we shot? Yes. Okay, so what happens if we do kill? In an instant, you've already made your choice. If things have already gone wrong, then you might as well let them keep going. You just want to live. As long as you live, nothing else matters. You raise the gun and aim straight at Leon, who is still too stunned to react. The deafening sound, and that's the other issue, is there's no silencer. The deafening sound nearly stops your heart, then comes to the sudden silence. It's your first time doing this, yet you feel no fear at all. Life gives you issues, and you fix them. It's as simple as that. For a brief moment, you recall standing at the defendant's stand. According to the psychological evaluation accepted by the court, the defendant meets the diagnostic... Hold on. I'm trying to see what we were told. I went back and killed him. And so now this is, we're on the defendant stand. Except for the court, the defendant meets the diagnostic criteria for antisocial personality disorder, expert testimony. That's so fast. Back with dinner. So pretty much we are a risk to public safety. Defendant, before the verdict is delivered, is there anything you would like to say to the court? Oh, so we got cleared based on reason of insanity or whatever? Just a little. Sorry, Bo. You hate being led around by someone, but your options are limited. So I saved it right before I made the choice. So, with having him there, it turns out that this door, which they thought was Fina's door, is not Fina's. It's actually a random man who has been stuck in there. So his doorknob has been spinning. And then that's how the demo ends, before we meet another person. So I was like, what happens if we do kill him? Sooner or later, you would have to act. Opportunities only become rarer. You'll kill that damn game host too. If Leon can see it from beyond the grave, he'd probably thank you. But that can wait. Right now, you need to find a place to hide, then come back like nothing ever happened. You don't have much time left. Well, guess who's running into their room? You return to your room, leaving the crime scene behind. You thought the horrific scene outside would be discovered soon. To your surprise, it took nearly 5 full minutes before footsteps were heard. By now, you had completely steadied your breathing and composure, waiting for the next performance. It's a new person. The game has only just begun. Okay, so we didn't get to see that guy before. Interesting.